a version 2 Quadcrasher, a clone machine, and even a trap cage. Yes guys, that's right, there is a lot of awesome stuff coming to Fortnite. Yo guys, what is going on? It's your girl Bobblez here to bring you the latest Fortnite news and leaks and updates at that. Now, we've had a recent update and there's been a lot of stuff that's been found within the files only within the past 12 hours. I've been saying this, we aren't getting the patch notes, we're going to be finding things out later in the weeks, and now I've got a lot to share with you guys what actually has been found within the recent update, the version 11.10 update. There is some awesome stuff that I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm going to be talking about some gun balance changes as well, which have also been found. They're really damn cool. But guys, I just want to say one thing before I do get cracking straight on with the video, and that is if you do go on to enjoy it, make sure you do smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to me obviously for more Fortnite content, and finally guys, creator code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop to help support you get that one step further. Now, I always give out some shout outs to people that have been using my code, and that shout out does indeed go to Caiden. I've gave him a shout out before, but I will be leaving his YouTube name in the description below. Go check him out. He did indeed buy the bundle, the latest bundle, the Dark bundle with my code, and that's a big old thing to purchase with someone's code, so I had to give him a shout out again. Thank you, Caiden, and thanks to myself actually. Today I purchased the Dark Rex skin, so you know, use my code. Shout out to me. I am joking guys, don't worry. Let's get cracking straight on with the video today, starting off with a little fun fact. Now, it's not so much Fortnite related, but it is gaming related, and this blew my mind when I read this. I just read this and I thought if that was me, I would be severely upset and breaking the law because of it. Just saying. What am I talking about? It is indeed about a new law in China. Now, China has passed a new law prohibiting under 18s, not like 16s, not under 13s, under 18s, from playing video games for more than 90 minutes on any weekday. An hour and a half, that's all you get. They're also banning from playing games past 10 PM until 8 AM the next morning. And on the weekends, they're only allowed 3 hours to play. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, whoever created that law clearly doesn't understand the marketing and the business that you get from video games, because the biggest audience is under 18s, and that just is mental. The fact that it's gonna be like illegal to play a game for longer than 3 hours a day, nah, there's something not right with that. I'm sorry, that's my opinion, but that is indeed a new law in China. It damn sucks to be a Chinese kid then who likes video games. Yeah, that's a big thing. But we're gonna crack on with all of the actual Fortnite related stuff now. So the first thing is the version 11.10 update. A couple of days ago we had this update, and we've only just found out actual gun balances, the changes to weapons that we've had, and there's a lot. There's some big ones here. So I'm gonna throw an image up on the screen sharing all of it with you guys and just briefly talk over it. So first of all, ARs, they've all been nerfed. All of these changes are indeed to do with reload time. So they've been nerfed, i.e. they've got a longer reload time now, which is pretty crazy. All of the pumps have indeed been changed, so they've all been nerfed as well. So they've all got a longer reload time as well, except for the Legendary. The Legendary has now got a quicker one, which is you know, fair enough, cool. Also, the SMGs, the uncommon and the common, have been buffed, which is pretty cool. So they've got a quicker reload time, except for the legendary and the epic, what have been nerfed. So they've got a longer reload time, and a couple of sniper rifles, as you can see in the image, have indeed been tweaked as well. So yeah, quite a lot of gun balance changes. So I mean, that's pretty good. We've obviously got to see how they perform. I know a few people have been like discussing their whole thoughts on the whole patch notes side of things. It's bad, but we should be getting patch notes, and I agree to some extent. I loved getting the patch notes. I loved reading through them and making videos with you guys, and can't do that no more. I've got to find all the information out, which is fine, and then talk about it. And a lot of people are saying how it's a good thing that there aren't the patch notes, because it automatically gives someone a bad idea of the patch. So say if a shotgun, like the pump here, has been nerfed, they're automatically going to be going, right, this gun's bad. So when they try it out, they're going, oh, it's because of the update. It's bad now. So it's kind of good in the sense that it's not feeding negative sort of opinions initially on the updates, which is kind of good. But yeah, I kind of would like patch notes. But moving on, guys, we're getting into all of the juicy stuff here. This is all the leaked items and that kind of thing. First one is indeed a concept by Hypex, and it is indeed the version 2 Quadcrasher. This I would absolutely love. Mobility is such a limited thing in this season, in this chapter of Fortnite, and I do think we need more mobility. We've only got the boats as a way of mobility. There's not a lot of boats, and the boats, in my opinion, aren't really a good way to get around the map. You can't go uphill on them because you just go backwards, basically. That's what I find anyway. And yeah, so this version 2 Quadcrasher, but it drives on water too. How insane would that be? It, like, turns the wheels upwards sort of thing, and you've got like this little floating boat cart Quadcrasher. That sounds really damn sick to me, though. I would love to see something like that come to the game, even if it isn't a Quadcrasher. If it's something similar, something along those lines where it can ride on land and water, better than the boats. I feel like that would be a really cool feature, and maybe it would be the opposite to the boats, and it would actually go slower on the water, but you can still cross it on the water with these vehicles. I feel like that would be really cool, and it's a great little concept by Hypex. Now, also what Hypex found was indeed that the scoped ARs, remember those things, they're actually still in the files, and as of this recent update, the 11.10 update, they actually got changes to them. They got some slight little tweaks through the actual stats of the guns, through the damage, reload time, and all that stuff. So they've been tweaked, so that clearly means Fortnite are working on the scoped AR at the moment of time. So we could be seeing the return of the scoped AR pretty damn soon at that. And as well as that, it's not just the normal colours that we got, the grey, green, and blue. We've also got the epic and the legendary versions of this scoped AR as well. So that's pretty damn sick. I would definitely like to at least try it in Chapter 2, see how the gun performs, especially with the tweaks. It might be really damn good. It might still be kind of meh, but I know personally I always kind of like the scoped AR. I got some pretty neat kills with it back in the day when they just changed the crosshair. It was actually a pretty good gun, so I'm hoping if they do add it, it will be a good gun, because I am liking the very limited amount of weapons that we've got in the game at the moment. I just feel like it's more fair, and everyone's kind of got a much more fair fight. You know that you're not going to get killed by someone with 20 million different random guns and mini guns and that kind of thing. But yeah, that's my opinion. Now, next up is all of the leaked items. These things are awesome. We've got gadgets, we've got traps, and we've got consumables. So yeah, you got to let me know what you guys are most excited for in this list. I am excited about quite a few of these. They're probably the ones that are in the title of this video. So, firstly, code names for the gadgets. We've got Doodle and we've got Heart. And we've also got Scooter. Now, Doodle and Heart, I'm not really too sure what to think of those. They are, you know, code names, I take it. But the Scooter one, could you imagine we got a single manned vehicle as a scooter? That would be awesome. Something that you could like pull along. Imagine dragging it along the water as well. I would love to see a scooter come to the game. Similar how we had like the trolleys. I feel like it would be one of those kind of banter sort of vehicles. I'd like to see that a lot. Now next up here we've got traps. These traps sound insane. We've got the cage trap. Cage trap. What is that? Imagine it being an item that you can hold like a grenade, and when you throw it, if it lands on an opponent, it builds like a 1x1 of just traps. Could you imagine how insane that would be? Next up, we've also got Surprise Party as a trap. So maybe that would be similar to how we've got the presents in the past. Again, you've got a grenade item, you throw it, and then you've got like the surprise party in a present, I don't know, and you get just a chest with good loot in it. That sounds like a pretty damn neat little item that we got there. And then next up we've got consumables. This one sounds mental. Tornado grenade. What the damn, what is that? You throw it and it sends like a tornado. I don't know if you guys played League of Legends or not. There's this move on that where it sends like a tornado coming at your way that like knocks you back. Imagine that, you're in a build and it's just a tornado up to max height. It just comes across the map and just knocks you off your builds. That would be insane. Definitely have to be like a legendary or an epic variant though. Otherwise, that thing sounds OP. Maybe that's me making it up to be OP though. Next up though, we've got a clone machine. This sounds very awesome. We don't really know too much what it would be like, but what I presume it's going to be like is that it clones maybe a weapon or an item that you've got in your inventory, and it clones it. So if you've got a gold scar, and your teammate wants himself a gold scar, you can clone it with this clone machine. That would be really damn neat. I would definitely like to see that. Now, next up here, we've got the chug stand. That one's pretty interesting. Obviously, the chug splashes, the chug jugs, all the chug items, even the slurp juices, they all got vaulted this season. So, it'll be interesting to see this chug stand. It's a consumable, so maybe it's something around the map and you can, I don't know, use it like a chug jug or something. That'd be pretty cool. Next up as well, we've got a final one here, pool floaty. That's very interesting. I kind of would be interested to see what that is. The only thing that I can think of is when you get knocked and you're in water at the moment, you get like a little floaty around your player, your character. So, I mean, maybe it's something like that. Maybe, I don't even know. I don't even know. Maybe you can get random floaties around the map and they give you health or something. That would be pretty cool. I don't know, but yeah, that's my idea. That's my thought on that. Some really damn awesome stuff though that we've got coming to the game. Scoped IR, all of those code names that are in the files for the items. Hopefully more methods of mobility. Yeah, really damn cool. I'm really excited about all of these changes and new things that are coming. So if you guys are, make sure you leave a like on the video to show me that you're excited for these changes. Obviously, subscribe to me for more Fortnite content. I post here on the channel all kinds of news, leaks, updates, and all of that good stuff revolving around the world of Fortnite. And finally, guys, if you do want to help support me that one step further, make sure you do use creator code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop. And send me over a picture so I can give you a shout out on my next video for using my code. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. And until next time, see ya.